Welcome to today's episode of Vedic Math Demystified. Today we are going to take up square root and cube root of the numbers which are either perfect square or perfect cubes. So we are given with a number which is a perfect square. We have to find out square root of that number. Okay. So let us start. We know that number 1 to 9 are having squares 1 to 81 like this. Correct? From this squares we can note that exact square can never end in 2, 3, 7, 8. You can see that here it is never ending in 2, 3, 7, 8. 2, 3, 7, 8 are missing from here. One more property we can observe is, suppose square is ending in 1. It's ending in 1. So square root can end either in 1 or 9. If it is ending in 6, for example 16 and 36, square root can end in 4 and 6. Okay, and if it is ending in say 4, square root can end in 2 and 8. So once we remember this is by observation we can remember, and we can easily logically find out. We need not even memorize. Now using these two properties, if we are given with a number, we should be able to find out a square root straightforward without using any calculator or anything. So let us take two examples. Suppose we are given a number 6724. Okay, so we put a bar here and two digits here, last two digits. Now we tackle this first two digits, 6 and 7. Now 8 into 8 is 64, 9 into 9 is 81. So it means 67 should have here square 8. It can't have 9 here. So here 67. Suppose another number we have given is 7744. Here also it will be 8 because 9 into 9 is 81, which is more than 77. Now if we analyze the first two digits, say 24, the answer can be either 2 or 8. It can be either 82 or 88. Similarly here also, because it is ending in 4, answer can be 82 or 88. In both the cases answer can be 82 and 88. Now how to solve the dilemma? How to find whether it is 82 or 88? So what we have to do is, we have to find the square of a number which is between 82 and 88. Let us say 85. We have taken 85 because very easy to square 85. So 85 square is nothing but 8 into 9, 72, 25. That we have seen in the last episodes. So 8 and 5. That gives you 72. 72 will give you 8 anyway. 9 will be 81. So 8 and 25 is ending in 5. So no ambiguity. Straight 85. So 85 square is 72 to 5. We have double cross checked. Now, because 85 square is 72 to 5, and here we are having 6724. So it means this should be 82. Square root of this should be 82. And because 7744 is more than 7225, it means 7744 should have answer 88. So by applying logic, pure logic, we have found that 6724, if somebody gives us a number, it will have answer 82. If we get 7744, answer will be 88. So let us take one more example. Say 529. So here it will be 2 because 2 into 2 is 4 and 3 into 3 is 9. So it should give the square root 2. Similarly, suppose 7 to 9, it should also give 2. Now analyzing this 29 and 29 both ending in 9. So this can be 3 or 7. So 3 or 7. So answer can be either 23 or 27. So again we will take between 23 and 27, 25 square, which is straight 625. Hence answer to 3, 5 to 9 will be 23, and for 7 to 9 it will be 27. It's a pure logic. One more example. Suppose we are given a number 5041. So 50, it will be 7. It can't be 8 because 8 into 8 is more than 50. 64 is more than 50. 624 will also have 7, not 8. So first digit will be 7. One can have either 1 or 9 as the answer. Here 1 or 9. So answer can be here 71 or 79. So we take a center number 75. 75 square is 5625. Hence 5041 should have square root 71 and 6241 should have square root 79. So So by pure logic, we can easily deduct what should be the square root very easily. Thank you. Now we continue to get cube roots of a perfect cube. I asked my grandson to take a calculator and give me numbers using the calculator. So I asked him to you cube any numbers, say between 11 to 99, okay? Cube any numbers and give me the answer after cubing. So he gave me a list 1, 2, 3 to 9. Using the calculator, he has given me list 133133375, like ending into say one number, very big number 970299. So I told him within no time I can give you the cube root using Vedic math. So let us see how could I do it. So it can be played like a game with the children. See, let us examine the properties. We know that cubes of the number 1 to 9 are like this 1, 8, 27. There is a table up to 729, which is very easy to memorize. In fact, say 7 has got a cube 343 and 9 has got 729. So another property what we can see that here we have to examine whatever number is left out of after blocking first three digits, that is unit, decimal and hundred. These first three digits we can block. So whatever is left is the fourth digit here, say 1. So we'll see that what is cube root of 1 is 1. So there is no ambiguity. So we'll take the cube root of 1, 1. And 331 is because ending in 1. So this has to be 1. Because we see 1 will always end in 1. So this answer should be 11. Let us see second number 3375. It can have either 1 or 2. Cube root of 1 is 1 and 2 is 8. So 3 is less than 8. So this should have 1. And this is 5. So no ambiguity. This has to be 5. So this should be 15. Now let us see third 35, 9, 37. Now we have 3 into 3 into 3, 27. And 4 will give 64. So this is 35 less than 64. So this should be 3. 7 when this is ending in 7. So this should be 3 here. Because they are complementary. See, if this is ending in 3, it should have 7 as a cube root. If it is ending in 2, 8, this is complementary. 8, it should be 2. 3 and 7 and 2 and 8 are complementary. All others are maintaining. So let us see another fourth, 110, 592. 110 should give me 4 because 4 gives you 64 and 5 gives you 125. So 110 is less than 125, so I should get here 4. 2 here should give me straight 8. So answer should be 48. Let us see 5, 262. This should give me 6 because 6 gives me 216 and 7 gives me 343. So 262 is less than 343, so it should be 6. Here 4, no ambiguity, 4 should give 4, 64. 140, 608, it should be 5 because it is 5 means 125 and 6 means 216. So 140 is less than 216, so I get 5 here. And 8 should give me 2, so straight 52 I should get the answer. 103, 823, again this should give me 4 and 3 should give me 7, so it's 47. Now let us see 54872, it should give me 3 because 54 is less than 64 but more than 27, so it should give me 3 and 2 should give me 8, 38. 970299, here it should give me 970 should give me 9 because 9 gives me 729 and it is more than 729 and 10 gives it of course 1000, so it should be 9. 970 will give me 9 because 9 into 9 into 9 is 729. It is more than 729. 970 is more than 70 and 9 will give me 9 straight, so this should give me 99. So using simple logic, using Vedic math, we can find the cube roots of the perfect cubes very easily in no time. Thank you.